psycho killer bursts onto the screen with a visceral, blood-soaked hook. The story follows Kansas police officer Jane Archer, played by Georgina Campbell, who witnesses the satanic slasher James Preston Rogers murdering her husband, highway patrolman Mike. This trauma fuels a singular obsession. Jane will stop at nothing to hunt the killer as his body count rises across several states. Directed by Gavin Pallone and penned by Say7 and screenwriter Andrew Kevin Walker, the film finds its rhythm when leaning into a Silence of the Lambs-style cat and mouse game. Archer's pursuit leads to several heart-pounding near misses, including an intense sequence in a rural hotel where she barely escapes with her life after being thrown through a window. Rogers, a former professional wrestler, utilizes his towering stature and heavy footsteps to create an imposing, largely silent villains. From stalking a pharmacist for pills to scrawling satanic verses in his victim's blood, the slasher provides plenty of brutal kills for gore enthusiasts to enjoy. The strength of the lead. The film's undeniable highlight is Georgina Campbell. Following her breakout in Barbarian, Campbell solidifies her status as a genre mainstay. She delivers a compelling, heartfelt performance as a grieving spouse plagued by nightmares, perfectly balancing vulnerability with a steely determination to bypass the Federal Bureau of Investigation and bring her husband's killer to justice. Her portrayal of Jane Archer remains grounded and avoids the typical cliches of the vengeful cop trope, tonal turbulence and script stumbles. While the performances and practical effects deserve accolades, the script and tone struggle with consistency. Backstory. The killer is given some history, but it feels insufficient to justify his extreme brutality. The third act, the finale, involves a diabolical plot centered on 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania. This twist feels rushed and shoehorned in, as if the stakes needed an artificial boost that the personal vendetta didn't require. Tonal shifts. The movie wavers between a grisly, serious thriller and a horror comedy. A scene featuring Malcolm McDowell instructing a group of aspiring Satanists is played for laughs, which feels jarringly out of place against the earlier Somali violence. Final verdict. Despite these flaws, Psycho Killer remains an enjoyable ride for horror diehards. It offers a high body count, an intimidating villain, and another stellar performance from Campbell. While it occasionally feels unsure whether it wants to be a grounded procedural or a campy slasher, the suspense and bloodshed provided enough momentum to carry it through.